Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name Owns of Sport, back with the Ruler Waves 3 as France in June of 1930, where currently we now have an alliance with Britain and Italy, and we have a little bit of money right now, as a bunch of cruisers just completed. If we actually look at ships under construction, we're getting pretty close on the Saber class destroyers as well, or Saber class destroyer leaders. Um, and the rebuilds on some of this stuff will complete soon. So I think what I want to be doing right now is I want to be rebuilding some of the older ships currently in service. Now I don't think it's quite the right time to rebuild like the battle cruisers and battleships. As sure, it would be good to get these older ones back up to 27 knots, have better guns. Um, the problem is I I really need to be able to put 5-inch dual purpose on these things. Um, that's kind of the issue right now. So my thought is Sully and Leon Gambetta have each slowed down. These would be two excellent targets for starting the rebuild on. So I think Leon Gambetta, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a full-on replace our machinery. Reliability, oil-fired turbine. We're going to swap to regular 8-inch guns. Um, I don't see. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get rid of her 5-inch secondaries and swap these out for 4-inch secondaries. Um, just a lot of them. We'll do a quick auto place for now. Clear the torpedo mounts. Get like an H and I. She does need an advanced director. She would need more anti-aircraft guns. I feel like I'd want to get a what, like a float plane hangar, and then try to get more aircraft. Maybe do. Let's get rid of these. Like H and I catapults, and then maybe D and E torpedo mounts. Okay. I do want to try to redesign this ship somewhat, probably with, less funnels. We need to get more anti-aircraft on her. I could get spacious accommodation. Nothing stopping me from doing that. Let's get like 24 4-inchers then. Maybe 20. So that does give her a bit of spare weight remaining. Um, and the thought with Leon Gambetta is, because I'm doing a turret refit, and actually a significant, rebuild of the ship, it does mean that I'm going to be able to get rid of a bunch of her current existing visuals. So she's going to lose the astern crane. The float planes are going to be moved, elsewhere on the ship. Um, and I'd kind of love to get her as a all center line 8-inch turret ship, but I think I'll just do this. So remove the deck ventilators. Those aren't needed anymore. I'll probably rework her mast somewhat too. Uh, so yeah, let's remove all the boats. I'll figure out a new spot for them later. Okay, so that's the anchor chains. The breakwater's fine. I might remove this crane. I think I will. Okay, so let me just kind of figure out where everything is supposed to go on this ship now. Um, so obviously, since we're rebuilding the machinery, it's gonna probably be trunked into a couple funnels. I'm thinking a funnel up there, and then probably another funnel more here-ish. You know, normally, we can have a funnel like back here. I'll probably mess with structure 4 somewhat. Because I think that this will kind of be the boat deck. But yeah, torpedo-wise, you know, we'll give her the forward torpedo mounts. Where would I put them though? Be there? Okay. Actually, let's get these things spawned in a little better. Okay. Now I'll just put those there. Let's set the position of that guy back there. Set the position of this guy vaguely there-ish. You know what? Actually, no, we need catapults back here. Okay. Yes. So the catapults are probably gonna go like here-ish. Which means that I need to find a different location. Okay, so that means that this would be probably become a hangar. And means that I need to find a different spot for the secondary guns. Um, okay, so S set the position of, okay, so that's all hangar space right there. That's catapult space. What if I kind of, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Here's what, we'll set one set of guns back there on sponsons. Hmm. Hangar goes roughly here. Actually, how about I do this? I set these guns here and then I'll move the catapults. These guns, like I want this to kind of be vaguely a boat deck. That would be hangar space likely. Here it probably isn't terrible. Actually, you know what? How about we set the guns here? 270, and then 270. And, we'll just kind of set them vaguely in this area. Okay, main turrets should probably be upgraded. Are they wanting late dreadnought, or I think I was wanting regular dreadnought. Dreadnought does look good though. I don't know. This is that's kind of an odd turret shape for this. Versus dreadnought. And I think I'll just go with the dreadnought turret design. All right, so graphics wise, I'm trying to figure out which structure is which. Before I want to okay. That point is fine. It's this point where we start having issues. So this is, I think that point needs to go there. F4 I think is gonna vaguely become our hangar. Okay, so what? Go back to 9. I need to move that down a little bit. Okay, so right now, that would be a serviceable hangar. What I could do is I could move that back up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 5 is kind of that, 6 is kind of that, and then a lot of these are kind of built with the masts in mind. So, okay, so set position of that. Let me real quickly go. What if I do stack teardrop shape, not black, not dark. It's too small. A stack oval. Interior medium. That kind of works. Kind of like these are really sloping back now. In terms of the mast tops. Okay, so yeah, remove that circle. Move that visual. Remove this visual. And she's gonna get now a tripod mast. I have a stupid idea. Make at least this forward funnel big. Okay, there we go. I think that properly implies some speed with the redesigned Neon Gambetta class. All right, I was gonna move the catapults again. Actually, no. Move them back down. I will instead find a different location for these guns. Which finding one is tricky. Cool. I guess that will be fine. So we'll just kind of have them laid out behind that funnel. Then set the position of that guy a little bit further back. All right. So next thing I want to do is I want to go down to mast. So I think I'm gonna start with this mast. Um, that fit. Oh, it does not. Actually, okay. How about I start with? What if I start with a small CV elevator? Not gray med. Yeah, okay, CV elevator. Yeah, blue, brown, gray med, gray warm, green, and then tan. What if I do a triangle? What does a... Oh, actually not a particularly bad look. That's not quite what I want. Okay, oh, I assume it's just these rectangles, so I could do like a 30 by 44 or 26. That's a little too big. Um, yeah, CV elevate. Okay, let me find one. So it's one of these. So this was too big. Maybe a 22 by 40. Still think that's too big. Let's get the smallest CV elevator we can. Well, smallest gray CV elevator we can. So that's the 20 by 41. And what I'm using this for is to kind of try to build up the forward shape a little bit on this ship to kind of imply that the forward superstructure is being significantly redesigned. Actually, one thing I want is a where is it? Our control director. Or not a fire control director, a rangefinder. Let's try rangefinder 20 foot maybe? Yeah, up on the forward spot of the bridge. Set the position of this elevator a little bit further back. On a regular rectangle square. I'm 12 foot. Try a different square actually. Maybe a 10 foot. Just a little smaller. So we can kind of imply that this is being built up a little more. Okay, now I need to work on that forward mast. Which is... Could do mast tripod for CL cross trees 0? No. What is cross trees for? Okay, so that's just bigger. Again, not quite the shape I'm going for. You know what? This is one I'd want is probably a smaller version of this. But this is just a little bit too big. Although, no, it's not a little bit too big. I'm just being stupid. So, yeah, she'll just have a massive tripod mass now. Um, Actually, I might even set that further back. Uh, no, I can't really. Not any further back than like there. So I'll probably put a little rectangle on top or well, okay, here's what. I will start by putting some boats on her. So maybe I'll do a 30-foot divisions somewhere center. Do 30-foot ends and center support. Actually, you know what? Let me move this just out a little touch more, mirror it, and then I think I can just squeeze this boat in. Yes. I'll do like a 25-foot with divisions set to 90 degrees. Located about here. I'll put a crane over that. Crane 2. I do need to add catapults. I probably won't visually add the float planes on though. Okay, I'm gonna remove that catapult. I'm gonna try to realign this one. There we go. Um, I will copy the crane. My question is, do I want the crane like here? Actually, let me look up the Northampton class cruisers, because that's kind of vaguely what I'm going for with this section. Okay, yeah, I actually probably do want the crane about there. Secondary mount graphics match 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that'd be one too many. So I can get rid of 2 of these, which would be J, then G, no E, A. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Those are removed. Graphics wise, I do want to edit this aft structure though. Okay, so it would be that remove and that circle remove. And I'm trying to decide really what I want. I'm gonna do a mass tripod for CL4. Ah, a little too big. Let's do mass tripod for CL3. So that will instead be put right there. Actually, if I set the resting angle 180, does that look better or worse? I think it looks worse. I think I would want it the other way around. I actually think I will do a little mast pole with simple cross tree. On that new mast. How about I do mast fighting top with cross tree medium 2? Like back here. I think she needs like one additional. Yeah, she needs like one additional graphic. But, I'd love to kind of. I will get a rectangle on her. How about a rectangle square 14 foot? This will be the last one I place. So right now, my thought is I put that there, I mirror that, and then remove that. Actually, no, what I do is I mirror the mast tripod. No. I mirror the other mast tripod, then remove it. And then I mirror this again and remove it. There we go. Now the rectangle's on the proper layer. Alright, there is the massive rebuild to the cruiser Leon Gambetta. And that'll get her back up to 27 knots and, really get her modernized for the current present day. A lot of dual-purpose anti-aircraft guns, no, proper heavy cruiser. Little bit of an issue without the centerline mounts. And, Ob and Sully are going to start going in for a little more extensive of a rebuild, I think. Or specifically a set of rebuilds. So right now, well, okay, I'm not going to replace the machinery quite yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to 2 inches on the turrets, 6-inch guns, increase, decrease, clear every side turret on the ship. I'll leave the advanced directors as is. Um, okay, BX are now in place. C and W. Yes. So Ob and Sully are both going to get this sort of configuration right now very quickly. These will then be refit into triples, like very quickly. And then after that, after they're in triples, they're going to be converted to 8-inch doubles. And these ships will have a, like 6 8-inch doubles on the center line. And then probably have like a good float plane deck and be able to refit the machinery to get a good amount in. Yeah. That's what I want to be doing with my money right now. Okay, so Sully, go down to the 6-inch singles. Okay, you know, BCXW. And then, you know, these ships will get machinery rebuilt. Oh my god, Sully's gonna have so much weight remaining, though, in the end. It's gonna be really difficult to actually find a use for everything. Um, yeah, these ships, when done, they should be, you know, heavy cruisers, or, you know, decent heavy cruisers again. And honestly, what I might do is I might put it all into turret armor when the refit's complete. Okay, so there goes Sully into her rebuild. Um, and actually, okay, division editor. Let me. Okay, I'm not gonna quite get divisions ready yet. I'm probably gonna need more light cruiser divisions here soon. Okay, these ships don't have any mines, but I'm gonna start a similar rebuild process for these ships, where these two old cruisers right now. Yeah, these old cruisers right now don't have I mean their speed's not great and they really, you know, they're only going 24 knots right now from their original 26. So not even that useful. So yeah. But you know, if we can get a machinery rebuild, we can make these useful again. And I was doing some math on this. I don't think I can. I will try this. I think I can only get a 9-gun broadside. I don't think that a 12-gun is reasonable at all. But we'll try it. And I also think right now I should probably be starting to consider regular aircraft carriers. And also, honestly, I probably should do an engine rebuild on Victor Hugo here. I know she's about to come out of, you know, one rebuild, but her engine's gonna expire fairly soon. So, yeah, that would prob an engine rebuild and a SecBat rebuild would probably be good. Although I might hold off just a little longer. And yeah, let's get. Actually, one thing I should probably do is the current CV Baron. Should probably lose those. Have these converted to 4-inch. Hold on. Clear turrets. DEFGHIJK. ST doubles. Give her anti-aircraft directors and improved director fire control. Let me set rest angle to 270 degrees. I guess the decision I'm trying to make right now is this enough? This enough? Is this enough firepower or not? Or do I want to add H and I? Or J and K, I should say. I'll add J and K. Out there. That's fine. Can I get like an additional plane on her? I can get an additional 2 planes on her. Which means that we can actually do a good anti-aircraft fit on Bairn, so that she's no longer cursed with 6-inch guns. And can, get more anti-aircraft guns. Well, some decent heavy anti-aircraft firepower. Okay, that's a good amount of money currently being spent. But I do want to start work on a proper carrier at some point, but actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we should. We probably should. There's my thought. I take the Joff design, make it unarmored. Yeah, torp defense 2. Better guns. I could do unit machinery, but let's see. Ooh, I can't actually get like the ideal amount of airplanes on this. Yeah, for now I'll get the ideal amount of airplanes and then later on be able to reduce them. So this is a completely unarmored carrier. I actually don't think that's meta in this game, but I'll stick with it. Oh, hold on. Who has no commander assigned? Oh, right. The 5 brand new ships that commission, as well as any additional commanders for the light cruiser divisions. Actually, let me get the divisions somewhat sorted out. So, okay, so second carrier needs a new commander. Yeah, taken above average. I'm going to add a 8th light cruiser and 9th light cruiser division. First light or first light cruiser is going to want the Eiley class in there. I think first light cruiser is gonna lose those. Yeah, first and second light cruiser. Actually, no. I think I'm I will be content with second light cruiser having those cruisers. I think I will um clear all ships from the first CL division. Um. Out for the battle cruisers. That's a scout for the carrier division. That's a support. Do I have any scouts for the battle division? I don't. Okay. Um hmm. I think I want those on scouts. I'm gonna set your role as a scout on 1st Battle Division. 4th Light Cruiser will be scout 1st battle. Yeah. Set role, how about support or screen? Can do support. I'll do a screen for 2nd battle and a screen for 3rd battle. You will, our 6th Light Cruiser will instead be a support for 2nd Battle Cruiser. I think you will instead be a support for 4th Battle Division. Okay, so 1st Light Cruiser is going to get the cruisers replaced. That's a scout for the carrier division. Support 2nd battle cruiser. Yeah, I think 6th light cruiser I'll remove the ships from. They're all ships from 6th light cruiser. 7th is support 4th battle division. We got screen 2nd, we got screen 3rd. I think you will be these guys. And the 3rd will be the old Cosmos. Add ships. Be three of those. You will also be those. Then 8th light cruiser will be the Ivy class. This also means that I need to assign commanders to these ships. I do have a bunch of new captain frigates. I think what I will do is I will take the above average commanders from the Eiley class ships. We have no brilliance. I'll take a gunnery expert there and a yeah, I'll take that gunnery expert there. Let me go back here. So okay, so now we can see which ships no longer have commanders to them. Also remember I'll have to remove Lancelot from that ship. Okay, so we have an average on the 3rd. Okay, that's on the same class of cruiser. Okay, so there isn't really another good choice here. So what I want to do is take an average from the 3rd postal for you. Grab the unassigned average. And then you guys got to take averages from older cruisers. So I think yeah, Land is an older cruiser. And that's a newer cruiser. Pluton, is Pluton older? Oh, Pluton's way newer. This guy who's on cruiser? Yeah, that's Trout. Okay. Unless I can grab the Pulane guy back here. We can grab Saulnier. And now I go to the Trout class. Which, honestly at this point, unknown. You guys just get unknown commanders. Then, yeah, first light cruiser, you need a new commander. Okay, Kim. Ninth, you need a new commander. You have anyone here who's not really doing anything great? You know, all these guys are actually on good divisions, so, well, grab a gunnery expert. Get a fire enthusiast. Destroyer division I should probably, sort out, but once I start getting, some of, you know, these other ships done. So I believe I should be good for... Who doesn't have a commander? Division editor. Oh, third coastal doesn't. Yeah, take an unknown. Cool. Ignore, 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 ignore. I hate doing this part. Um, Milberton is commissioned. Increases. Okay. Germany's mad at us, which would be annoying because we're probably not gonna have Ob and Sully for the next war. Um, oh God, who lost a commander? Oh great, two. Oh wait, okay, we have the newly promoted ship here, which oh, Seal Metz, that's an older one, right? Yeah, that's a Trout. Um, Yonville is older. That's probably one of the ones in refit right now. And let me also get her into her proper division, or her proper cruiser division. There we go. 6 light cruiser now has the proper ships. I have to wait one more turn to get the extra carrier out. No, Lafayette. I also probably should be building guns at various bases. Although if the next war is against Germany, that's not a big concern. Because Germany will probably largely fight at home. Although they have some okay battleships. It'd be a little concerning fighting Germany, actually. How are they on CVs? They got a lot of CVLs, but I think they are a little bit behind once we get the, you know, once we get Lafayette in this proper service. Who has no command? Oh God, we got all these cruisers now. Okay, so the Thionville is a Dugois class. Um, you can grab an average off of some. Do we have an average above here? I don't. Yeah, grab an unknown. We'll grab unknowns. Who doesn't have? Okay, fine. Fourth carrier. Just grab an average music lover. Fourth carrier is actually probably a division that's gonna exist. Pretty soon, actually. Because once Lafayette is in service, I think those will be first carrier. Yep, there we go. Uh, you're not my ally, but we don't have much tensions. Okay, new private fighter. Um, higher speed than our current one. Range is similar. If types, let's request a new proposal. Um, this our torpedo bomber is kind of outdated now. Okay, so I actually think you want maneuverability, but I'll go maneuverability and speed. Okay, so Victor Hugo is almost back. Although she's probably still going to need an engine rebuild at some point. And 2 battleships under construction finally feels good again. But I think the main thing I want to do right now is I want to do a redesign of these. So we need a ship capable of 33 knots. Um, well, that's fine. New destroyer leader. Hold on. Yeah, she doesn't have like any weight remaining. Yeah, there we go. New destroyer leader class. And actually, I'd like to be getting some more proper destroyers down to eat up more of this budget. So, all these guys should be on foreign station. These older Alessias, um, I'm only keeping them around so that I can refit them into like anti-mine warfare craft if I need to. Much as I think I'm gonna lay down a bunch of protect class. Oh god, more destroyers or have the O tag. You know what? Screw it. Let's get these guys rebuilt. Let's get some destroyers rebuilt. So these are anti-submarine destroyers at this point. I should be trying to remove armament for additional ASW value. Actually, hold on. So I can remove 2 torpedoes and get that. And that works. And that gets me, that'll help with the ASW value. More anti-submarine warfare. Okay, so I do have a lot. The thing is, I do have a lot of battleships and battle cruisers, but Germany has a lot more modern stuff, whereas a lot of mine are older and are still waiting to be modernized. Like, if I get into war with them, I kind of think 4th Battle Division would be sitting this out, and even then, like, 2nd and 3rd Battle Division will be slow. I'd love to get, 3rd Battle Cruiser Division rebuilt at some point too, but that's gonna be difficult. But yeah, let me get these old destroyers refit. I think that is a correct play. So get rid of that, get rid of that. You are 600 tonners, so we can do this. It's pretty much the same rebuild as on the previous one. But that should increase their ASW value from like 4 to probably like, what, 6, 8-ish, maybe? 6, 7, 8. Um, make these ships somewhat effective submarine hunters. We can get the cask class into. Yeah, let's get the cask class rebuilt. So, get rid of F and G. These are 700 tonners, so yeah, that's pretty much the same thing. Same exact rebuild. We'll get rid of the O tag and, allow them to actually hunt subs fairly effectively. That will give me a bunch of, old destroyers now actually capable of hunting submarines. Lafayette is And service needs a commander, which we have an above average damage control expert. That is a perfect thing for that carrier. Okay, so carrier divisions. Let's see. First carrier, clear all ships from division. You get the Joff class. The remaining 2 ships will be added to the 4th carrier division. Excellent. And the last OTAG ships are the Toreg class. And these things are in, like, proper service. So I'm trying to think about how I actually want to rebuild these things. I might get rid of the H and I mounts. I'd like to do that. I guess the question is, is it better for me to go back to 4-inch? Need that improved director. Let's say I get rid of the V turret. We've gained an additional gun. I'm going to decrease the tubes down to triples and oh, she doesn't have any of this. Be nice to get some depth charge throwers in on her. Yeah, now she's overweight. Okay, so what if I do the V single as a 4-inch Q1? Okay, now that's legal. So their firepower is getting downgraded a little bit, but they'll have some actual, decent anti-aircraft firepower. You focus a little bit heavier on that. And yeah, and I think once these return to service, I'll get the destroyer divisions reworked. But I'm getting pretty close to the pretty close to the time on this episode. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 months and a fairly expensive rebuild. Ignore. I really hope that we don't go to war soon, but in 3 years, I think you get the recent war decreasing tensions for about 5. Victor Hugo has finished a reconstruction. Improves fleet logistics. Reduced, yeah. Okay, now I can start laying down Protect class destroyers. I think is gonna be okay. So I had what 8 sabers laid down, so I'll get 8 Protect class destroyers laid down. That should give me more than enough destroyer leaders. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna reserve Victor Hugo now because she's like modernized. Actually, no, mothball still. And I think I will scrap the the old Alessias now. There we go. All Alessia class corvettes have been disposed of. The next turn we will get Ob Sully as well as a number of Saber class back. Oh, okay. Who has no commander assigned? Uh, Battlecruiser Toulouse needs a new commander. Um, Fine. You can grab the one off of Sully. Lond has a new command, or needs a new commander. Oh, we do have an above average timid guy. Uh, I'd love to get him on a better cruiser, but you know, for now I'll just leave him there. Okay, so we're losing about 5,000 a month for now, but you know, we're gonna get Saber class done. Baron's finished her reconstruction. 6 destroyers are commissioned. 4 cruisers have finished their reconstruction. Um, New relations. Do they have an alliance? They have one with the U.S. Tensions with the U.S. are low. I'll sell it. Oh, hey, now we can get dive bombers. I think we get 2 more, you know, 2 fleet carriers here under construction. Two proper fleet carriers. Um, and then the new CA Latouche Treville is only 2 months away from completion. All these other destroyers are pretty close to, I'll do a quick, like, send Ob and Sully back in for the second rebuild. And then we'll follow that up with the third big rebuild to the 8-inch guns. Which means that, you know, Admiral Ob and Sully are gonna be, like, really nice cruisers. Or really nice heavy cruisers. Although it is, you know, gonna be expensive. Okay, all turrets triples. There we go. I'll bring her up to spacious accommodation too. This will be a little bit more expensive of a rebuild than the previous one. And then the next rebuild's going to be the absolutely crazy one, where suddenly it's like, oh hey, these are now regunned to 8-inch cruisers, and they're all in the center line. Have fun, whatever enemy has to fight these. Because these are basically old, you know, old armored cruisers that are becoming modern cruisers. Um, this will give me a really old armored cruiser force of 3. A Yeah, it'll give me a really old armored cruiser force of 3. A modernized but not the best armored cruiser force of 2, or I guess a modernized and a partially modernized. And then a frankly insane armored cruiser force. Or not insane, but a good armored cruiser force of like 7. Oh yeah, now we also get the rebuild on these guys. With a replacement of machinery. Yeah. Increased elevation, advanced director. I think I will have to get rid of the X turret. I think I will just to get the SecBat on. Twin 2468. Clear these mounts. Add an H and I. You know what? We can do this next time. Um, there's this has gone on for an hour. I don't have enough time. Next time is rebuild the old cruisers. As well as what I will do right now is I will send Forbin here The old Tage class cruiser Forbin in for a very similar style rebuild. Just she already has 6-inch guns, so you can do a B and an X. That will be fine. Yep. So I think next time it is start a rebuild on those two old light cruisers into triple turret, triple turret armed cruisers. And probably next episode will be the full rebuild on Ob and Sully. So yeah, the rebuild program is starting. And I'm still getting some of the new ships I want to have. All right. Although this is costing me a lot, but these are gonna commission soon. These are all gonna enter service. Latouche Travail is only 2 months out. And they can hold a carrier if needed. Yeah, those will be 4 months. That will be 4 months, and then suddenly it's like, oh hey, these old cruisers suddenly get a lot more fun. Um, getting a 9 6-inch gun broadside on the old cruisers. Yep. To join my other 9 6-inch gun broadside cruisers. So yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, No Name Moments of Sport. I will see you next time. Links to my Discord and Twitch are down below. If you're interested in either of those things, you can join the Discord for notifications on the videos and hang out. You can go to Twitch for when I very rarely do live streams on stuff that isn't this. Rule Waves live streams I'll try to keep on YouTube. Outside of that, there's also a community Rule Waves Discord server linked below if you want to join that. It is right now it's kind of like the primary place you can go if you want to talk about Rule Waves, but it is unofficial but officially recognized is the way to put it. And yeah, thank you once again, Naval Warfare Simulations and Matrix Slytherin for giving me the free key for this. See you next time. Bye!